Welcome to all of you. It is from Hollywood I'm speaking. So, just I'm starting with a prayer. Om Sarvai Bhadrani Pashyantu Sarve Shantu Niramayaha Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet Sarvastaratu Durgani Sarvo Bhadrani Pashyatu Sarvassadbuddhimapnotu Sarvasarvatra Nandatu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om, may all be happy, may all be free from disease, may all realize what is good, may none be subject to misery, may all be freed from dangers, may all realize what is good, may all be actuated by noble thoughts, may all rejoice in everywhere. Om, peace, peace, peace be unto us all. So today, after a long time, we are going to see all of you. I see that already so many devotees are already coming on the live chat, I see. So today we'll be talking on the topic how to face the adversities, of life, which we every day we are confronting with. Really, we are passing through a very serious period of time in the history. We are seeing in the news that people are every day, life is just they are here now and the next moment they are gone. It is a very serious concern for every one of us. These adversities or adversaries of life is unprecedented. Normally, we have our suffering, pain, pleasure, little of difficulties, but here every day we are facing the threat of being in the world or not. Already in US, we have how many we have lost? How many lives?
31 people are watching. 38.
How many people died?
Oh,
31.
2 million.
So anyway, so you all, particularly those who are in the New York area, New Jersey area, you are very much affected every moment, and we know many of our dear friends are in crisis situation even now today. So we are always we are in a position that we are always feeling that what is life like. It is no more a philosophy. Life is short. We may die anytime. Indian philosophy always teaches us life is to be meaningful. Why we are here? This question comes. This question always we face. Today's record it says that we have already 2,989 people are dead, and the cases were 2,099,14 2.914 thousand people were attacked by that. It's a record. And not only that, everyone is a passing through a panic time. We do not know our own friends. We are distancing each other. Anyone little coughing or sneezing, we are afraid. So it is as if we are struggling to survive. How to survive? How we can stay another day, whether life is there or this valuable life has any meaning. So understand all these things. It is a serious time we are passing through. So how can we face these adversaries? According to the reality, reality wise, I do not know whether I am here tomorrow. Reality wise, I do not know whether my friend or my most dear son, daughter, mother, father, they are here suddenly when they will get any effect of this pandemic and will be scared to death at this point. So this is a very concerning situation for us. According to Vedanta, we are all students of Vedanta. Let us look life in a different way. How we look at the life. Life, what is life? Life is living in this world of the reality in which we are. What is life according to Vedanta? It says that this world is according to our mental condition. We look at the world according to our condition of our mental development or mental growth. In the Yoga Vasishta, uh, Guru Vasishta teaches his disciple Rama. It says, Agasya dukkham oghamayam gyasya anandamayam jagat anhang bhuvanamandasya prakasham tu su chakshusham. To the ignorant, the world is full of suffering, but in the vision of the knower of truth, this is full of bliss. To a blind person, the world is dark, but to a man with sight, the entire world is full of effulgence. This actually is a great philosophy. But this time, when we are going through the situation of today, we are really confronted: is this truth is not too philosophical and too impractical to think about? What it says that to the ignorant, as we are all ignorant about our spiritual nature, we all understand. Meaning that as we are thinking that I am the body, meaning that I am the mind and I have my this relative existence in which I am living. These are the only reality, and our divine reality is obscured because of our ignorance. That I understand. But when I am in this life, this formula will work. I am seeing before my eyes some of my friend is in life-threatening condition and is in a hospice service or something. How can I reconcile this big problem? Yes, this problem have to be faced. A challenge is to be taken to fight out this evil. This is take all doctors' advice, all the instructions which our professionals are guiding us to take care of those things is a must. But after taking this, then we have to treat our mind. That is the point. Physically, what we can do best: social distancing, washing the hand with soap and sanitizer, and all the things whichever is to be done, we must have to take care meticulously without any irresponsible action. That means responsibly we should have to do all these things. But at the same time, day and night watching what the news teaches us is a frightening situation. It creates a mental depression in our mind. So how to face that challenge, that is much more serious. We cannot do anything because until vaccine is created or until some good treatment is given, accepting quarantining ourselves in isolation. Yes, you can take all these measures. Take some deep breathing. We are getting so many suggestions like that, and keep your mask on your to cover yourself. All these we must have to take. But my point is that if we take all these measures, still the mental depression the mental condition, which is a frightening condition in our life, how can we challenge, how can we face these challenges? Here is the question, comes the philosophy of life, and we all devotees here who are now listening, and we all know that this life is totally uncertain. The day we are born till now, every day is an uncertain day. But we didn't never look at that from that perspective. But the present reality is teaching us that you will have to look at life in a different perspective. One of the devotee who lives in New York, I'm not referring her name, one of her very senior American devotee, she has written me, what if we subscribe to the philosophy that life is always looking out for us, that there is an intelligence far greater than the humans at work, that all is interconnected. And then she thought it in a different way. What if this virus is here to help us? How? How? To remember what is truly important. That's a very fundamental point. What is truly important? Those who are not really facing the challenges of this attack, at least majority of them can think that what is truly important. Second point, we can think that we are all belonging to the family life. So reconnecting with the family and community in a way, different way. Community we can do, but with the family we can do. Reducing day and night running here and there. So reducing travels. As a result, we are more at home. Environment in the sky, in the air, the pollution that has reduced because of this not much movement. The sky, blue sky, the clouds are first time seen in many places. Working from home rather than commuting has given little more time for a personal time, more personal time to reconnect. To turn, also it is teaching us to turn inward, to turn for a deeper meditation, rather than usual extroverted going out to self-soothe, to reconnect with our real self, with the really important point. Reset economically, need for helping people, those who have lost work, to face morality, check back into living life rather than working. So, and feel the grace that we are alive. There is a shifted society. What if it is one that is favorable for us? What this virus then is is an ally in our evolution, in our remembrance, what it means to me, can connected as human, living a simpler life, to be more kind to our environment. And time for a change, and the change we can do by our own effort. And if we don't, the environment is forcing us to think. So this is the some good side, good thing which we can learn out of this present uh, frightening situation. Let us go back to our point. As I said again, the spiritual life is fighting against the odds of internal nature and external nature. External nature, we must have to fight to live healthy, to have normal life, so that we can pay more attention to our internal life. An internal life where our meditation, our thinking about the purpose of being here, why we are working, why we are born, very fundamental question will have to be thought about. This frightening situation actually has helped us or forced us to think about, really, is it true that we hear Padmapatre Jal Jivana Chanchal Kamone Royechu Phule? There is a song on Sri Ramakrishna. Uh, Diva Viva Hori, day and night, Bolo Prana Hori, till in the fullness of your heart, Jaya Ramakrishna Bole. Say Ramakrishna. Uh, and this uncertain world, you are thinking that your life, do you know what life? Life is a drop of water, like living in the, what you call the lotus leaf. So we know these are theory. But when I see before me and the number of people who are dying, which is known to us in our different known circle, it is really, it's giving me, hitting me, or all of us, to turn back to the philosophical aspect of our life. So we know we are born, Vedanta says, we are divine by our nature. We know that we are birthless, we are deathless entity, but this theoretically. But is it true, or the world in which we are living, it is true? That is, the story comes for Janaka. This Janaka's story, famous. The Janaka was sleeping and he got that dream that some other king attacked. And as a result, he was defeated, and his head life was actually being uh, demanded. And anyone can bring the head of Janaka will get this prize. So in the dream, he was running away. Wife, children, all left, and everyone, and almost he was going to be caught and he slaughtered. At that point, his dream break, and that question came: is this real or that real? Because when he was getting up in the morning, like there was the flute and play, music was played to give the idea that he's the king. King is getting up in the morning, and in the dream was so severe dream. Reality was so strong that he felt that he's done, he's gone, he's been slaughtered, and his heart was pounding. So he could not make a distinction. Is this world where I am seeing, watching, is this real or that real? So this is a philosophical question. Yes, we are facing that type of situation now. Is this real? Really, it is happening? Really, I am breathing now. I do not know whether I am breathing next moment. Is it true? Yes, this is that. Therefore, this Astavakra came to rescue this. And what he said, that yes, this is as true. This is as true means as unreal, that is also unreal. This is also unreal, that is also unreal. But because when your mind in the waking state sees this as real, and mind in the dream world goes, that dream world becomes real. So we live where is our mind. So another, our Yoga Vasishtha also helps us to give us some idea about how this world is perceived by us. It says on the Yoga Vasishtha says that, verse number 25, Atma Agyanat Jagad Bhati, Hi Atma Gyanat Nivartate, Rajju Gyanad Vahir Bhati, Taj Gyanat Nivartate. It says, Atma Agyanat, when we are ignorant about our divine self, our real self, this is the mortal self, is a changing self. It is called Jivatma. This Jivatma is born, it will die. This physical body made of 5 elements: air, water, ether, Kiti, Tej, Marudbam, and it builds up and it gives the energy, Prana Shakti, and this physical body is functioning. It will come, it has come, it will die. But I am identifying Atma Agyana, not knowing my divine nature. I am thinking I am this changeful body. As a result, Jagat Bhati, this world appears. This world appears as so real because I feel I am real. This I, not my other self. And Atma Jnana, now if one attains to the knowledge and wisdom, Atma Jnanat Nivartate, this ignorance, this darkness, this misconception that I am the body, that goes away. Like example giving, Rajju Jnanat, when we forget that there is a rope, and because forgetting that rope, being ignorant about that, that's ohi means the snake. It appears snake. I am frightened with the snake. I cry and weep. And tat gyanat, when I understand that it is rajju, it is the rope, then cha nivartate, that fear goes away. So the spiritual solution is this, that we are wrongly identifying ourselves with the body and the mind, which is only created out of ignorance. That ignorance, and we are all in the middle of the ignorance. But because I am ignorant does not mean that the truth has changed anyway. I may not see that change myself because I'm in ignorance. I'm seeing the snake only. And I have no idea that there is the rope, unchanging rope all the time, that untainted self, beyond birth, beyond death, which is called Ananda Satchidananda, Ananda Rupa, absolute joy, absolute bliss, absolute bliss, and exceedingly transcendental truth. Now, this some people may say, this philosophical question is that, has it any correspondence with it? No. But no, what is the way? After taking all the physical measures, all the instructions what the doctors are suggesting, whatever medically this body can be protected from this virus, we must have to do all this. Then we have to treat our mind. Here is the question. Mind is as we are, we are where our mind is. Our world vision is that how we view according to our mind. So the whole thought is that this someone being in this utmost condition can think that even one dying person can think joyfully, can die, I will die. Death is nothing. We are dying every day. Even if this virus was not there, death is certain. One of these things which is certain in the world, it is the death is certain. And this being born, there will be death. Gita said, Jata sohi dhruva mittu. As one is born, death will be natural. And mrittu, who is born, will be born again. Death, he will bring birth again. So this is the cycle we call samsara avarta. Samsara is a samsarati, it's moving every second. Only one time, every day the body is changing. We didn't notice much. But when you look back to our 20 years back, our own photos, then we see that how we used to look and how I am looking now. So it is a change. And that youthful body, the body when it was 30, 40, 50, they're gone now. They're dead. They have no existence. Similarly, this will also go. It is a natural thing. But are we dying? That is the question. We are fearful about this because we hang on to this identity with this body and its mind and its emotions. We go to the subtle body, that's the mind, physical body identification, and mental body identification with that, with our understanding, buddhi, with our ego, identifying in that, but not with our divine self, which is the background of our very reality. So here comes the Vedanta, and this is the point where we can every day hammer on. Yes, I am here. I am here. I am as a body. Body is like a rented house, no? Deho dharamshala. There is a proverb, no? Deho dharamsala karo. Live in the life body. That's like you are living in a dharamsala. That means it's an inn. So in an inn or in a hotel, you stay for a few days. And at a point comes, you have to give up. But you are not dying, you are going to the another house, another house, another house, till your goal is reached. So Swami Vivekananda said, goal is to uh, uh, divinity. Divinity is the goal. That infinite nature to attain is our goal. How shall we attain? When shall I attain? It all depends on our journey. And in this journey, life's journey, we are having facing this danger, this street. In the life is a journey. Like we are riding a train and we are sitting in the window. And as the train moves, this body and this life, this is non-stop journey. It is going on. It never stops. And in the journey we see sometimes beautiful scenic things on the through the window, sometimes very dark violent things which we cannot tolerate. So life is journey. So if we think I am in this body, this is a journey, and the journey ends when I reach to know that I am not the body, not the mind. I am my eternal self, pure, stainless, birthless, deathless, infinite in dimension. So till we reach, we'll have to move in this journey. And as we move on, then what happens? Take an attitude. Yes, we have to not to ignore whatever our duties and responsibilities, but at the same time be bold to think this is a temporary residence in this body we have taken. Someone may have taken for 60 years, 70 years, 80 years, and suddenly this has come, this virus has come. Someone is being taken away so quickly. Someone is recovering from that condition. These are as if life's journey moving on. But when one person is leaving this body, he is moving into the another body. So another body, another place. So the journey continues. So if we take there that Deho Dharamsala, this is in Dharamsala, or it is a rented house. When it will be over, this house, and when it becomes, but even your own house, when it is leaking, you will have to give up and repair. If repairing is done, okay. If repair it is irreparable, then you have to give up. So similarly, the body is also, when it is continuing, it is good. If it cannot continue, then we'll have to give up. So willingly give up. How can we give up unless we not know that we have another identity? So this is the Vedantic standpoint, to think that I am in the body, I am not the body. I am using my tool, a body tool, mind tool, senses, they are tools, and our intelligence, our ego, to live in the body. But there is my real self which is beyond body. So that beyond body condition is to be hammered day and night. That's why those who are Vedanta student, every day they can think that I am that infinite ocean of love and joy. Physical body is only a limitation. I am embodied because I have identified it. I have learned to identify it from our childhood. Now it's time to detach. I'm in the body, true. It is my body, but I am not all this body. I am something more than that. And that is the Vedantic idea, that I am more, and that more is the reality, undying reality. But this is a very high stand. We cannot, some are very difficult when some personal friends and someone is dying, and to think that it is all I am not undying reality is a very high level of thinking. But it is a strong dose, strong thinking, and we should be very powerful to think that yes, we can put this question, that we can really go beyond by thinking that yes, anything happens, yes, the body will go. If I identify with my divine self, then I will be freed and always established in my real nature of the blissfulness. If I then do not, I'll come back again and start. So nothing, we are not losing anything. And the friends we are seeing, they are also not losing anything. Our relationship in this life, suppose my father, my mom, my brother, my sister, my relative, my son, my daughter, all these relationship has started in a particular period of time in this life. Because it has started in a particular point of time, we'll have to separate it by nature. It will be separated because what comes in time will end in time. But can we solve that problem? That no, anyone can keep his father alive for whatever years I am living, my father will be living with me. It is not in my control. That's why it is a, we are all connected in a journey. As we have a train journey in India, we find, or anywhere, suddenly so many friends come and you don't know them and good friendship. So life is like a train journey, and we meet people. Some people come, we become very friendly, we like, and we create a relationship. And destination time comes, one drops down from the train. Still, you are continuing. So our Swami Abhayanandaji Maharaj used to say sometimes that, see how painful is this, because he was the very senior Swami Holy Mother's disciple, manager Maharaj of Belur Math, Bharat Maharaj. So he used to say, that's what a pain. I went one day to salute him, and that day one Swami of our Swami has passed away. He was so upset and he was saying, see, we are all old people. When we came in Belurmat, and these young people, they came and they are all dying, and I am to see that, seeing over here. He's talking about the relative life, and this relative life is not to be ignored, but it is to be accepted. If someone is to die, let it is journey. His life will be that way, his life will go. We should take care so that he does not leave us. But if it happens, we should have to accept that reality. And I will also go. I'm not an exception. I am born in time. I will die in time. I grow in time. And I am happy in time. I am unhappy in time. So, little to be bold. Vedanta teaches, be bold, think something higher. That though we are in the body, we are facing these challenges. It has happened. Life will go. Even suppose if the virus was not there. Let us take a practical illustration. If the virus is not there, every day how many people die out of heart attack? How many people die out of, say, kidney failure? And road accident, and terrible things which happen. Fire, sudden fire, collision, and in the plane something happened, plane crash. So these are the things of reality. We try not to see them. That is not a solution. That is not a good solution, not to look at that. But Vedanta says, be bold. That is the way of life. Life takes us to this tremendous journey. If you are a devotee, who Swami Vivekananda wanted to be a child of Mother Kali. That's why she said that, Sahose je dukkha doinna chai, mrittu re je badhe bahu pase, kal rupa mrittu tari pase ase. Mother said, this mother, he who dare to love this death, this suffering, and embrace mother, come, come, come. And the mother of love comes to him or her only. That means what? It is all, if we say, I am now giving up that stand of Vedanta, highest Vedanta, I am talking about next. When this world is what? I have not created this world. You have not created this world. You have not created your father, mother, brother, sister, even your own son, daughter. It is all by some divine providence. It is called God's. So God has created, and God has put together in a relationship, brother, sister, this and that and that. And in that relationship, we are thinking, I am the doer, I am doing. Now comes the question. This situation is forcing us to think, my doing means nothing. I can think so many ways. As some of the friends, you will find that in our life, that there are so many people who cannot go to see their own child, a son, who is maybe artistic, to go and check on him. Cannot go. Someone died, I hear. They are sitting at their home. They cannot go to see their father who is dead. Yes, so this is the condition. We are bound. We have no freedom, as it were. So it is not my doing, it is not what you're doing, that we have created this universe. We like to run the world according to my whim, my wish. So there is a cosmic will. We call God, we call Divine Mother. Let us say Divine Mother, Mother Kali. It is her play. Sisti is mother's play. Sthiti, while his existence, that's mother's play. Destruction is also her play. Sisti, Sthiti, Vinashanam, Shakti Bhute, Sanatani. You are Sanatani, O Mother Eternal. You are Sanatani, you are the only reality. Srishti, creation, Sthiti, existence in the life as we are now, and destruction. These are the three aspects. So, what to do? It is your play, O Mother. Please take care. Who am I? What can I do? I have no strength, no power to overcome this. Face, but at the same time, take refuge. Saranagata Dinartha. I am refuge, taking refuge, O Mother. I am Dina. I am insignificant, humble, Artha. I am in trouble, in this pain and suffering, in this fear and this frustration. I am in this condition. Please, please, please help me. Please help me. So tell that mother, you take charge. Let me think of you and you take charge. I think this is one important aspect of our life, which this present situation is forcing everyone to think in that way. That I am worthless. I have no power. I only am an instrument. আমি তুমি যন্ত্রী, আমি যন্ত্র তুমি যন্ত্রী, আমি ঘর তুমি ঘরণী, আমি রথ তুমি রথী, যেমন চালাও তেমনি চলি. These are all we have sang all through the life, no? আমি রথ তুমি রথী, আমি ঘর তুমি ঘরণী, আমি যন্ত্র তুমি যন্ত্রী, যেমন চালাও তেমন চলি. এটা এটা this has been said by the Ramprasad or Kamalakanto. But the question is that we sing that song, we never take it seriously. Now, under this pandemic, see what it is forcing us to think. Yes, it is true. I have nothing. Is it actually, Swami Shraddhanandaji used to say, and when he used to come to Hollywood and stay here in this place and talk informally. One day he said that, Thakur said, even the leaf does not move without God's will. True, true. I am singing this one song. He wanted the words of that song. He said, I sang maybe 1,000 times in my life, but I cannot remember the only line. What is that line? I cannot. And he asked me to find out. We could not find the book here, so he could not find the song. Question is that he says that everything is a divine will behind. And if we take it that it is divine perspective, it is mother's play, and then my responsibility goes, I can be thinking of mother, and be free from anxieties, worries. All these tensions, anxieties may be put at our feet, and we may be trying to free by doing all our responsibilities, what is to be done. So two stands can be taken. One, the Vedantic stand. All these things that are happening is to happen. And your non-dual teacher, Nisarga Datta and some, they say, what was to happen? It has happened. What was not to happen? It will not happen. Bala Shekhar, there's his disciple. He once told that his son died in the military in the Kashmir with the fighting with the Pakistan, and that time a severe death. Getting that shock, he said, "Oh, what is to happen? That has happened. I have nothing to do. It is accept that." But what you take all the measures, what you can take. He collected much fund and sent that money to the government to take care of these people, these soldiers who are getting affected by this and needs treatment, and a huge amount of money he raised and sent it to for their treatment. So doing all the duties at the same time saying that I have no responsibility. I am Atman, this body. All our relationship is through the body only. This body, my father. This body, my mom, my sister, my daughter, my son, my husband, my wife. So all is coming around this body. But this body is which body we are talking about? This body is not me. So this is the Vedantic analysis. And also all this suffering coming because I'm my identification. Why not I identify with my real self, unchanging self, absolute Satchidananda self, free from all confusion and doubt. But that needs, this is the time we can use our intellect to think in this way. And if we not, then the next we can think this is also nothing wrong to think that it is the whole world is running by a cosmic design, cosmic engineer. We called God, we call Allah, we called any name, we call Shiva, we call Vishnu, we call Narayana, we in Ramakrishna tradition call Ramakrishna, we call Holy Mother, the power. Hold on to her and to say, it is, oh Mother, it is your will. Huh? I am just your instrument. Do whatever you like and let me, I'm seeing your divine play. It is all the play of the Lord is going on. Mother's play is going on. In the Chandi we find Chitte Kripa Samare Murdhani. In the heart, there is a love, but in the outside world, these calamities are going on, destruction and destruction of the evil. Whether I'm evil or not, this destruction is a part for regeneration. So let thy will be done, O Mother. You are the only source of this creation, sustenance, and preservation. So you please do take care of everything. I belong to you. I offer myself to you. So devotional practice. And also in this opportunity, you can enjoy so much of time. You didn't get that much time. Those who are homebound, they have to do the office work though. And of course, there are other difficulties collecting the ration, food collection, or grocery shop, and doing this. Going to doctor is become a problem. Going to hospital is a problem. If someone takes away some of our relative or friend of our own family, and we cannot go to see him in the hospital, what is happening we do not know. True, these are true. But this gives an opportunity that you need not have to worry much. You cannot do anything. We go to the hospital, what do? We only stand outside and doctor says, he's doing or he's not doing well. That's all. So we cannot do anything. Rather, we can do this, take all the measures and call to doctors, take the nurse and this and that. At the same time, pray, oh Lord, oh Mother, you are all powerful. Please take care. Please take care. See, we are here about maybe 60, 70 people now here on the line as I see now. My love and greetings to all of you. So I cannot see your face though because it is YouTube. But you are here. If 67 people we are now I'm seeing, that if we are together and we together pray, oh Mother, take care of the sufferings of the people. You are the source of all joy and blessings. You come as Mother Saroda to redeem us. You are so kind. And Mother, during Mother's time, look at that. Plague happened during Mother's time. Calcutta was devastated. How many people died? Famine, so many periods of famine. Even Mother's childhood story is that famine. She's the mother of the universe. See one side, she's fanning on the khichdi, hot khichdi. These people are so hungry, they have not ate for days. So they, before coming, when the hot khichdi, they have no time and wait for a few seconds to cool down. They're putting in the mouth, hand is getting burned and face is getting burned. And Mother, as a loving mother, fanning them. So Mother, in one side, but it by whose will this famine? Right? So Mother in both aspects. That's why Ramakrishna saw that Mother came out from the Holy Ganga and she, beautiful Mother, gave birth to a baby. And then Mother with all love and affection in her lap. and then nurturing, and then caring, Srishti, and then again she takes her into the in herself. That means it is taking back to our bosom. Pawari Baba said that the snake is coming. The Lord has sent his messenger. Wow, I'll go back home. So how to go back home? This body should be gone. How it will go? As I said, it can go by heart attack, stroke, it can be kidney failure, it can, for some reason or other, by virus. So if it, as I am a devotee, if I am, even I am not affected, but we can think in this way that, oh, if it happens, okay, I'll go back to my mother's home. And you will have to go either today, this 2020, if not 2021, or not 25, or not 30. How long? You will live for 5,000 years, 10,000 years. Anybody is there in the world. Even the incarnations come, they also will stay for some days. So, taking this bold thinking, mind will be strong. And doing all that, and more prayer for all who are suffering every day. Do extra japa for them. I think it is a extra japa is good to do for yourself and do for others. That will be one thing. And call on phone many who are alone, single, old ladies, or single person, or someone, if need at least some mental support. This is the realistic side of it. Some people who are active, they can go to help someone bringing the groceries or purchasing something. They are doing, many are doing like that. And at the same time, taking care of each one of all of us for our good and for the good of the society. Third point, to surrender to the will of the Divine Mother. Say, I may say everything, but it is nothing belong to me. Everything is yours. So you please take care and let us be devoted and surrender. Sarana agato dinartho. Na? So this attitude, and sometimes to think, what will happen? I will die. I'm dying every second. So I should not be fearful about that, but think of the purpose of life. Our education, our achievement, our accomplishments, our failures, our frustrations, our despondency, everything means nothing. The life's goal is to realize God, as Holy Sri Ramakrishna said. So let us bow down to Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother, and Swamiji, and Vedanta rishis and sages of all traditions. Today is a very auspicious day. You know, Akshaya Tritiya. Akshaya Tritiya is a very auspicious day. Our Dakshineshwar temple was inaugurated that day, as also Snanjatra. Acha. And yes, many of our centers have been, that's an auspicious day. It says that whatever you do, it increases. You do more japa, you will, so all those things will be added to your life more. So I pray for all of you, my mother and Thakur, for the blessings to give us this positive attitude in our life with active uh, actions which is to be taken in the time, and to help others by praying, doing japa, listening to the Ustreams. And from our center, all know Ustreams in this Vedanta.org. If you can go YouTube/Vedanta.org, then you'll find that there are every program, every Sunday lecture, classes, etc. are given, and to keep the mind in some lofty, powerful thinking, so that you feel that, yes, what is happening, I am doing my best, but this is not my home. My eternal home is in Mother, or you can say in Ramakrishna's feet, or in the Lord's feet, or in Atman, or in Brahman. So I end here, but I keep some time for all of you. If you have any question specific, then you can click what?
And many of them offer pranam.
I see that many of you are here, and I also salute you all respectfully, and I'm happy that we could communicate with you. Though I wanted to come um, to New Jersey and this trip of New York and this, but in between things happen. And I see many of you and feeling close to you, and I pray for all of you every day, and you also pray for everyone, and then keep yourself in connection. And if please have any question, then I will be waiting for a few minutes, 5-10 minutes. We are almost what many, how many times we have spent? What is the time now? 4:50. So another 10-15 minutes if you have any question. Thanks, Paramita, for organizing all these things. And thanks to all of you who are listening. Rishi, I heard that Rishi is now free. That's good. We should pray for Shilpa, who is suffering so much. We have Dr. Jani here there. My salutations and my love and respect to you and all of you. I cannot mention everyone's name, but I remember all of you, and please be happy. Let me see. Niranjan is asking, Parek, what is your view on reincarnation when it happens? Oh, reincarnation means Hindu thought is that Buddhistic thought is that question is, what is your view on reincarnation when it happens? Or I cannot say anything personally, but I can only refer to the answers given by what you call our sages. So in the Upanishad, it is said that we are, when the body goes, this is a frame. We have three bodies, no? First of all, understand. People make a mistake. We have three bodies. One is the physical body. See, this body, this flesh and bone, looking old, looking young, or whatever. So this is the physical body. Then we have another body, which is called the dream body. When you dream, there is a body. Our physical body remains in the bed, but we see dream, and that dream body is another body. Yes, there are eyes, ears, everything is there like human, like now, but that's also active, and there is also suffering, pain, pleasure, fear, anxieties, worries, everything. That is called the subtle body. And causal body when we are in deep sleep. So deep sleep state, when neither this visible universe, neither I feel this physical body, neither I have any concept of my subtle body, and we remain, but I still don't die, I remain. That is the subtle body, causal body. So physical body, subtle body, causal body. Sthul, Shukshma, Karana. And beyond that is the Turiya, that is the real self we are talking about. That never goes and comes at anything. So these three states are, once one nullifies each other. When the waking state is there, dream state is not there, and deep sleep state is not there. When in the dream state, these other two states are gone. When in the deep sleep condition, the other two states are gone. So they are not true, they are not real. That is a Vedantic analysis. Now, when we die, what happens? Scripture suggests that the subtle body, which is the dream body, which has 17 elements, that means eyes, ears, 5 Gyanendriyo, not this Gyanendriyo, subtle part of it. 5 Karmendriyo, hand, feet, etc. 5 Sukshma Bhuta, that means air, water, fire, etc., etc. These go 15, and your mind and Mahat, or what you call the just Mahat Tattva. But anyhow, these 17. That means you, like one leaves this body, a dream body leaving this body. This body totally leaves this body. And then he goes to the plane, it is called the moon, Chandra Loka. Not this Chandra, but there is a plane probably where the mind goes, rises into that plane. And from there, according to good karma or bad karma, they go to higher planes, they call heaven, experience the good actions of life, if he has not given it to God. That's why we say give to God. You are not to go to heaven, You're not to go to hell. That's why who does not give, cannot give, they go to heaven and enjoy the good actions, result, enjoy heavenly pleasures. Or they have done something bad, they go and get the punishment there. And Hindus have 7 hells, 7 heavens, according to their grade of good work or bad work. So now you experience there for some time. After experiencing that, you come back again into Chandraloka. You means that subtle body. That subtle body which I feel every dream time myself. And that subtle body again comes down into Chandraloka, Chandraloka to Meghaloka, to the cloud to the raindrop. And then comes down in the earth as a raindrop. And then raindrop enters through that, they enter into the grains and all fruits or something, and then it's being taken into the body of mom, dad, mom, and then we are born. That is the Indian way of rebirth idea.
Yeah, Pallavi's question is good one. Pallavi asks.
Asha, Pallavi is asking, thank you for guiding us with so much love. When you offer prayers for those who are sick, does our worship become rajasic if we pray for a certain outcome? For example, that person recovers fully? No. It is not rajasic. Anything we do for others, Swami Vivekananda said, that is pure. Anything selflessly we do for others great, other good, that is our golden opportunity to build up our spiritual life. And better, we can say, oh Lord, please recover him fully. That's a good idea. We as a human being will say. I think there is another approach also to give, oh Ramakrishna, oh Holy Mother, I want this, my friend is suffering so much. Let him be recovered. Let him be recovered, and you do save him. Let him come back with full health. But at the same time, after my wish, this is the best thing if we say, oh mother, but I know very little. I do not know anything. This is my wish that let him come back with us, we will be happy. But you know what your ultimate good. You please do good to the soul who is that. I cannot say anything. But this is my humble suppliant and a prayer I am praying that yes, please help, so that he comes back and lives with us. He's going through so much suffering. We don't want to leave him. So that is our human side, and that is good, that is necessary. But at the same time, higher state will be ultimately to surrender even that. I want this, but I do not know. You know the past, present, future of every soul. So, oh mother, you take care and do whatever is necessary. I surrender to you. And then we find, Bhagavad Gita chapter 6, Sri Krishna promises, this is going up, I cannot find it.
Okay.
Bhagavad Gita 6th chapter, Krishna promises that our sadhana will continue in future births. Do we know if the next birth will be as a human? It all depends, no? Whether I will be born again in a human body or in a which body. It depends on our karma and our sadhana, what we did. But Gita also says that in life, in spiritual life, nothing is lost. So we are born again, and where we ended, we start from there. So there is the hope that we start from there. But those who do, our Upanishad also says, those who have done very, very violent, bad karmas and things, they may not be born as human. Keto va, masako va, they may be born as a spider, as a what do you call the mosquito, and all this way. So, but normal people, if they are whatever doing, they don't go back, but they come forward. So this is probably will be born again in proper way. If we do meditate, then our journey will be where we end. That's why salpam opiyasya dharmasya trayate mahatu bhayat. Therefore, even Salpo, alpo, little, very little of this practice, spiritual discipline, prayer, meditation, doing good to others, thinking God in them, not to see fault with them. We always see these are all our weaknesses, seeing fault, negativity, criticizing, these, that. Why to spend our time? That if we utilize in a proper way, then what will happen? It will giving me the boosting to move faster in my spiritual journey, quickly to finish all other experiences. But we sometimes forget that, and as a result, we want become really complacent either, or we feel okay, I'm talking, I am talking what is truth. He's bad, that's why I'm telling bad. And Holy Mother said, don't think you are bad too. It is not your responsibility. They will leave their own effect. But you can save yourself by thinking noble thought. So we have to do that. If we can do, the result will be ours. And anything, I see that Uma, Durga Lahiri, you are here. Paramita is here. Anyhow, any more question? Any more question?
Brototi has corrected.
Huh?
Brototi corrected the number of people died and all this, that beginning of the...
Good. Brototi has found out that more than 2,000 people died in the world, and more than 52,000 died in USA. Anyhow, this is this statement I'm getting from Brototi. I do not know. Yes, maybe, but this number is that you can changing continuously. But what we want, how we can learn, what we can learn, how to face the adversity, that we discussed about. So it is 1 hour over. So shall I end unless there is any other?
Srinivasan asks again.
আচ্ছা, কোথায়? Where?
Samadhi.
Srinivasan, what is the difference between Turiya state and Samadhi? That's a big question. Huh? Turiya state is a state. We say it is a state, but there is no state. Jagrat, Sapna, Susupti, then Turiya. And Turiya Ati to Turiya, there is nothing more. Turiya means that is the end. And end of what? End of our little ego. Our little ego, which is now functioning through the body, thinking I am the body, which thinks that I am the child of the Lord, which feels that I am a part of God, which feels that no, there is no I. And then what? No thou. Who will say it is I? Who will say it is thou? In the perfect samadhi state, I totally ego dissolves. This lower ego, of course it goes. And the spiritual ego, that also dies. So what remains? What remains, who will say? That's why Abang Manasa Gocharam, that is the state of samadhi. We understand that way. Of course, samadhi, if you say there are different types of samadhi, savikara samadhi, nirvikara samadhi, savikalpa samadhi, nirvikalpa samadhi. I am talking about the nirvikalpa, the highest, but that is the highest of life. So when you reach that point, you cannot reach unless this little ego will gradually lose its identity, and you will be one. Who will say one then? And the drop of water falling from the sky and trying to reach the ocean comes closer. And suppose till there is 1 inch difference, you can say I am a bubble, you are the ocean. Now the bubble stops and touches the surface of the ocean. Then ask that bubble, hey, where are you? Bubble will say, I do not know. I am Atman. I am infinite. I am the ocean. I have nothing to lose. I have nothing to gain. I am that. I am that. Okay? So yes, or samadhi, and those are probably the same, because I cannot definitely say that. As I know about the scriptures saying so. Yes, Kohinoor Kaur, Dr. Kaur, here, why do you think India has so less impacts. Is there any spiritual explanation?
Yes,
Acha. Oh, I do not know why it is less Mother's Grace. I spirituality maybe, or people maybe, if many people are praying, many people are doing. After all, India is a spiritual country. Swami Vivekananda loved India because of that. Though on the surface there are so much of calamity and crisis going on, poverty and all these negative things, but that is a spiritual country. Undercurrent is spirituality. Maybe that I do not know, because who will say?
less impact. No, I don't think less impact.
Hmm?
Less impact is in which respect?
Number wise, but we do not know that yes, till now the number is not that high in India, but it may start any moment if the people are careless. And but anyhow, what I understand, what is your view? Maybe God's will, maybe they are good karma, maybe they are thinking of God or praying to God more, I do not know. Huh? So let us say, let thy will be done, O Lord. Please help us to develop our spiritual life more. This is the opportunity. I conclude with these few words. This is the time to think of the well being of all. This is the time to pray more for ourselves as also for others. This is the time to think that this life is really, really, really fragile. It is like the water drop in the lotus leaf. So, we have to do. It's not a frightening thing. I will have to die is not a frightening thing, but it should be serious. What am I to do now? How shall I spend my day? How shall I spend my every moment? Is it that I can gossip and smell and day and night watch the movie and TV and okay? And our direction was totally gone in that direction. As a cumulative effect of this, that, then now let us withdraw. Huh? And the Upanishad says, Kaschid dhira, pratyagatmanam. Some dhira, intelligent people who turn their view from external to internal. Atma kaschid dhira, pratyagatmanam. Amritattam, desiring the amritattva. So this is his opportunity. He can spend more time to introspection, to understand really we are to live in the world the best possible way, but at the same time to think that this life is not all. And we die, we will die. That's not a new thing. And we have died millions of times. We'll die another time. What's the newness in that? And if I say more boldly, we are dying every second, but we are not recognizing that death. So why not recognize that death? Yes. And if it comes like a devotee, oh mother, you come to take me. Come, come. We can think another thought. I was really happy with this thought. Some people give me this thought that now in this pandemic, what we can think every day is this one type of meditation. It says, feel that the divine mother Durga, Kali, all the powerful mother force is in us, and feel that she is sitting in our heart and inner chamber, and she is fighting with supporting the positive virus, with the negative virus, with the giving strong blow to afterwards call. I'll let him call 10 minutes afterwards. So this is the point, to think that his mother is in me, and mother is killing the asuras and the demons in us, demonic forces in me. There is a divine force, there is a demonic force, and mother is in me, and she is fighting and clearing all these demons. Let me think of mother. And mother is a Shakti, power, the tremendous power. She is working through me. So we can keep this positive feeling every day, sitting for meditation or thinking some moments, thinking that yes, in me is the divine mother, Mother Durga, Mother Kali, Shiv, or all the forces, Shakti is in me, and I am thinking of her presence. She is in me, and it is her responsibility. She is fighting all the odds in my subtle way, gross way, and in the physical way. So this may be another way of enforcing our mental force, mental courage to giving the responsibility, surrendering to mother, and also thinking of the mother as the force, energy to kill all, fight against all evils. So thank you all. Anything more?
One question, but that can be discussed in the Tuesday class question.
Acha. Here is another question.
From Shepali, there's Tuesday class.
Acha. Shefali, you question, explain what is the fourth class of puja. Oh, fourth class of puja. That's a different issue though. We can yes, next Tuesday class I will talk about that. Tuesday 4:30 I give a class during that time, and also 7:30 class, either of the two classes I'll address that, because that's a relevant topic will be that. Okay, thank you all, and my loving regards to all of you. And I'm happy, though I could not go to you, but you are here and I could address you all. But I will be happy to see your faces. So that's my repentance. But anyhow, mother willing, we could have gone to Zoom, but Zooming is also a question. There are so many difficulties, and to arrange for that. And also it is said that there is virus, or virus no, hacking. So I that's why I feared and backed out. So you may be in difficulty then. Anyhow, but may not be. But this is just one way of statement.
Question answer was done.
Gotcha. So now we finish our question answer and we finish our talk today. And thank you all. I pray to Mother, you stay well, all well, take proper measure, and pray for those who are suffering. Uh, uh, so may Mother bless everyone. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Ram Krishnarpanam Vastu. ঠিক আছে?